Hello students, today we are going to study the second chapter of your class 10 social studies geography section, which is land resources. In this first part we are going to cover the following topics, which are first, land use in India, second, land distribution in India, and the third, land acquisition by the government. The first topic which we are going to deal in this chapter is land use in India. Every country or province uses its land in different ways. Some land is farmed, some is used to build urban habitations, some is used for industries, and some is covered by forests. Land use is the way the people of a country or province use their land. Land use keeps changing with time. India's total geographical area is 32.8 lakh square kilometer. Only 93% of this land has been surveyed for land use. The two diagrams below explain land use in the whole country and the changes in land use since independence. You can have a look on that and how the land use has changed in the last 70-75 years. The next topic is land distribution in India. In this, we will study how land has been distributed for various purposes and uses in our country. The first is forest. Land with abundant vegetation is called forest. Forests are a source of fuel wood, timber, roots and tubers, wild fruits, medicines, fodder, etc. In the last 60 years, India's forest land increased from 14% to 23%. When we use the term forest land, we need to remember that the term refers to land that should be used as forest. But this does not mean that all this land has standing forest. For example, in 2010, forest land totaled 23%, but the land actually under forest cover totaled only 19.05%. The government undertakes afforestation on forest land that does not have standing forest at present. At least 33% of the country should be under forest cover to ensure environmental stability, but in 1987, only 19.49% of India's land was under forest. After intensive efforts, the total acreage of forest land increased to 21.23% in 2013. Forest cover varies from state to state. Chhattisgarh is among the states with high forest cover. 41.75% of its area is under forest. In contrast, Uttar Pradesh has just 5.7% of land under forest. The northeastern states such as Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Meghalaya, etc. have the maximum forest cover ranging from 70% to 83%. The second category is orchards. This category includes land covered by fruit-bearing trees. In the last 60 years, orchards in India have been steadily cleared to make way for agricultural land. Thus, land under orchards decreased from 7% to only 1% during this period. The third type is agricultural land. A large share of our country's land is under agriculture. The majority of India's population is employed in agriculture, which provides us with food grain and raw materials for industries. In 1950-51, 42% of our land was agricultural land. Today, it has increased to 46%. The fourth type is non-agricultural land. This includes all land that cannot be used for agriculture or is used for non-agricultural purposes. It includes snow-capped mountains, sand dunes, houses, shops, industries, roads, railways, markets, playgrounds, rivers, dams, etc. Industrialization, urbanization, and the growth of transport has increased land use under this category from 4% in 1950-51 to 9% in 2010-11. The next type is fallow land. Farmers often leave their less fertile land fallow so that the land can recoup its fertility. Fallow land can be divided into two categories: current fallow and old fallow. Current fallow is land that has been left cultivated for 1 year. This is usually done so that the soil can accumulate humus, which improves land fertility. Old fallow includes land that has been left uncultivated for more than a year. Old fallow is not brought under plough, it is counted as barren land. About 8% of India's land is fallow. The next type is barren land. This includes all land under permanent pastures and all kinds of grazing lands. These lands are for common use by the people. The last type is pasture land. This includes all land under permanent pastures and all kinds of grazing lands. These lands are for common use by the people. The main reason for the decline in pastures is encroachment by powerful farmers and conversion of such land for alternate uses. The third and last topic which we are going to deal in this part is land acquisition by the government. The government has the right to acquire private land or village land for public use after paying adequate compensation. The government can legally obtain land for building roads, railways, airports, mines, industrial areas, hospital, offices, dams, etc. In 2013, the Indian Parliament passed the legislation called the Land Acquisition Act 2013. Let's understand this Land Acquisition Act of 2013 in detail. Along with land acquisition, the Act provides for rehabilitation and resettlement of the displaced people. The consent of at least 80% of the displaced people is necessary in cases where the land is meant for use by private companies or private-public partnership companies. The Act covers the landowners among the families affected by displacement and land acquisition, as well as those who depend on the acquired land for their livelihood, such as laborers, sharecroppers, cattle grazers, adivasis, etc. Irrigated and multi-cropped land can be acquired for non-agricultural use only under very special circumstances. A social and environmental impact study of the changed land use has to be conducted before the land is acquired. Landowners and others will be given fair and adequate compensation. The land cannot be used for purposes other than that for which it is acquired. If the land is not utilized within 5 years of acquisition, it will be returned to the original owners. The ownership of the land cannot be transferred without the permission of the government. Therefore, in this chapter till now, we have understood how land is used in India, how it is distributed in various types, and how land is acquired by the government. Thank you.